X-Men Days of Future Past. Believe it or not, this movie has only just come out. However, there are a large amount of special edition box sets, collector's versions of Blu-rays that are actually available to pre-order right now. Now, these are actually from all over the world, so I'm going to go through these kind of ones that have already been announced. Now, I'm sure there will actually be other versions that will be coming out as we get nearer to the actual release date of the movie on Blu-ray, but let's have a look at what we can actually get for pre-order right now. So the first one we'll have a look at is actually going to be an American release. Now, this is a box set, so it comes with the deluxe version of the Blu-ray, 3D, the standard Blu-ray and digital HD, and it actually comes with a replica Magneto helmet. Now, it does look very good. It's kind of has a weathered effect. I have a feeling it'll probably look a little bit like the Thor helmet, so kind of that sort of scale in regards to if you've seen that one before. So I don't think it's going to be a kind of like life-size one-to-one sort of scale. It's probably going to be a kind of just a smaller version, obviously, but nevertheless it looks pretty cool. Now, the actual mock-up for the actual box, I think, is just a mock-up. I shouldn't imagine it looks like this picture here. Nevertheless, the actual item itself is pretty damn cool. So next up, the French Amazon, actually the only one who are advertising a Steelbook at the moment. So there may be other Steelbooks that are available. Now, this art here is the actual kind of the official poster, if you like, and this is what they're kind of going with for their kind of mock-up. So this may not be the same, but I would imagine you'd probably see a Steelbook with this cover on it. Now, just if you are looking for French Steelbooks, sometimes they actually call them Boiter Metals. So not an actual Steelbook. So this is kind of sometimes maybe where people from outside of France may not necessarily find French Steelbooks. So anyway, this is the this current Steelbook that I can find. I'm sure there will be other ones that are going to be available in other countries. In Germany, they have this version. Now, again, this is obviously a very sort of early mock-up, but however, this cover is significantly different to any others that I found. And there's three releases. This one is a collector's edition, as you can see up the top there, and a 3D Blu-ray. Now, obviously, I think the original artwork is probably better, but this is kind of nice. It's a little bit different. I'm hoping, although it's not a Steelbook, it's going to be some kind of digipack or something along the lines of that. So it will be pretty good in its own right. Now, unlike the Magneto helmet, this one is actually a Cerebro helmet. The difference here, of course, this is actually the entire X-Men kind of collection, basically. Now, this sort of thing does bug me, I have to say, because every time we get a new X-Men film comes out, we get one of these kind of massive collections that you kind of have to buy. And how many times do I need to buy the damn X-Men collection? So last time we had the Wolverine claws. This time we got the Cerebro helmet. It's only £99 though on the kind of the UK site, so it's not too expensive considering obviously the amount of films you're actually getting there, and obviously the helmet itself. I think, to be honest, I probably would prefer the Magneto helmet, but nevertheless this is pretty decent in its own right. And then finally from the UK we have a kind of media book. Now, these normally come out in France, I have to say. I've normally see these sort of these digibooks, media books, whatever you want to call them, in the kind of on the French sort of side. But this one is actually a UK one, as you can see by the BBFC logo there. So again, this is quite cool, exclusive to Amazon.co.uk. So if you want this version, go to that site. So let me know what your best version is. What out of these kind of editions would you get? Leave a comment and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.